Jeanette, no one has ever said that to me. Chubby, we can't hear you. So, Jeanette, I met Jeanette 56 years ago. I'm 56. I would have known her longer, but she's 14 months older than me. My sister's 19 months older than me. And then throw in Uncle Dave, got Renee bookended me, and that was our family. 5 of us, like the Mod Squad. Very little adult supervision. I always say, you know, we actually put fun in dysfunctional. Because we didn't care what was going on at home.
Amen.
You know?
Amen. Amen.
Dad in, dad out, mom in, mom out, whatever. Right? Us kids bound together like none other. So when I say she's more like a sister, I know why she's a great parent. Because she got practice raising me. I was a boatload. We overtrained him. And really, she gets a lot of this from Grandma Brooks.
Yes.
So Grandma Brooks had my Uncle Jim, had my dad Jerry, had Phyllis, Jeanette's mom, and then had Uncle Dave. And that was the core of it. And together, I mean together, day in, day out, probably the first 7 years of my life. They said I didn't know how to talk till I was 3, because I didn't need to. I could mumble out what I needed. And between Jeanette and Janny, they figured that out.
Yep.
Landscape. Talking about the rock of the family, right? I mean, here's the thing about the rock and bar family. 2 things. You gotta be qualified. Number 1. Number 2, you gotta want it. And you know what? Jeanette, my cousin, she wanted it. And not only that, not only did she want it, she needed it. It's like what fueled her heart to just give out and just, you know, she made stuff happen. If we got to San Diego line, I had to make 1 call. Jeanette, make it all happen. With 1 call. Up in LA, called Janny, my sister, it's happening. A couple of people probably like that in your family. Make sure you tell them how much you love them while they're here. I wrote some notes. I'll try to get through this. Please bear with me. I really pray that we will all continue to feel close and, more importantly, feel at peace. And have a day like today, spending time, getting to know each other, sharing stories, helping us heal our hearts from the brokenness and the loss I know we all have suffered. You know, Jeanette was a fixer, a solution wizard, so positive and so encouraging. I remember when I moved down to San Diego, graduated from San Diego State, there was times I had very little food, very little money. Jeanette would always be, Chubby, Wednesday nights, my house. It'll get you through to the weekend. And on the weekend, we'll deal with that. And then when her and my sister sent me a care package, this is their sense of humor. It's got like everything that you don't really, you wouldn't really spend on yourself if you had it, right? And then at the very bottom of this huge box, no one had ever done this for me, ever. No one had ever done anything like this. And in time of need, right? You know how some things that come in your life at just that right time, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. And at the very, I'm taking everything out, and I'm in tears, and I'm undoing this box, and I'm just going like, the love, man, God is just so strong. Like top ramen for days. I knew I was good. And then at the very, very bottom of the box, bottle of Jose Cuervo. I said, Chubby, if it gets real bad, do this.
Yeah. True story.
She gave like no other. You know, Jeanette's life to me was her message to the world. And oh, how inspiring hers was. Her passion for life, someone mentioned her work ethic. Strong. I mean, a girl can get it and get it done. And you know what? You don't see her sweat. She has that little, you know, chirpy smile, and you probably know she's not feeling the super chirpy smile. And yet, that was her job. And her job was to make you, all of you, feel better about yourselves and what you did by how much she showed that she loved you, right? Now, I know this radio gig, you guys are weird too. Right? When you guys go out and party, you talk about work, and then when you go to work, you talk about party. I get it. Well, just know this, when she got together with family, she'd talk about all you. I'm sure that when she went to work, she'd talk about all of us. I cannot tell you how thankful I am for our small little infinity of time that I got to spend with her. And that you got to spend knowing her. I wouldn't trade it for the world. She gave me a love that just will last forever, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Her laugh, everyone talked about her laugh. You knew when she was getting close to you. The laugh beacon would go on, and you're like, okay, she's a room away. She's coming close. I still hear that laugh as my uncle shoves me in a trash can and rolls me down the hill, and I can hear her laughing, and it was so not funny. But I still hear the laugh, right? This is so classic. And Julie and Jonathan, you two are her everything. And you know that. And I just want you two to know. You got a room full of love right here, and this family will always be there for you. For the both of you, your wife, your husband, whatever you guys need, we got you. Rarely does the Brooks family get overrun. Jimbo, I think we got overrun today. There's a ton of people here. Show of hands, how many just work with her? How many work with her? Okay. And Kixie. Of course that's Jeanette's station. Kixie. Jeanette, you loved more than you will ever know. I'm gonna miss those hugs. I'm gonna miss those kisses. We were kissing cousins from the get-go. Straight up. Calm down, Dawn. Known her a lot longer than you. And I guess, the one thing that's going to help, I think, today, that just, because if you know Jeanette, you know one of the hardest things about this day, that we have to figure this out for her today, and moving forward, is I just know her heart is quasi-broken because she didn't get to tell each and every one of you how much she loved you, how much friendship meant, how much family meant. One more time. She didn't get to do that. And we have to figure out a way today to put some love on each other and hug this thing out to try to make this right for her. Because we need to make this right for her. In closing, you all need to know, each and every one of you, you are loved more than you will ever know by someone who died to know you.
Yeah.
That's my cousin Jeanette. You're welcome. And I like to close in this. It's like, say this, the dying's easy. The dying's easy. It's living that stuff. And there's a void and there's a hole. And we're all going to need to step up our game. Because Jeanette, ball of love. She's gone. We're going to need to do that for each other. Kids are going to need to step up. Everyone needs to step up. We're going to need to raise the bar from here on in. And when that sunset out there, and every sunset from this day forward, as that sun sets, I'm going to say sunset Jeanette. Sunset Jeanette. And as the sun goes down, that's a big wet kiss. It's a big old hug. I'm gonna bring a little bit of heaven into my heart, because I can't go to heaven yet. I'm gonna bring a little heaven into my heart and hope that heals it a little bit. But together we'll get through this. And I just want to thank you guys for all being here. Thank you.